Good morning. Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Principles of Transportation Engineering. Module 1, Session 4. Highway Engineering. Part of a semester, Civil Engineering. Subject code is 18CB56. Today, let's discuss about the different plans for the road development in India. The first plan is called as a first 20-year road plan. It was for a plan period 1943 to 1963. So the conference of chief engineer was held in Nagpur in the year 1943 to finalize the first 20-year road development plan for India, and that plan was popularly called as Nagpur Road Plan. So the first 20-year road plan is called as Nagpur Road Plan. It is for the plan period 1943 to 1963. So what are all the recommendations or what are all the features of that 20 years road development plan is the road network in the entire country was classified into five categories. So you know the categories, right? So national highway, state highway, MDR, ODR and V. The responsibility of construction and maintenance of national highway was assigned to central government. So the central government was responsible for construction as well as the maintenance of national highways in India. The target road length of 5,32,700 kilometer length at the end of 1961. This was the length which is aimed. That means the plan targeted to build 5,32,700 kilometer length of the road starting from 1943 to 1963. But uh, due to some unavoidable reasons, the plan was abruptly ended at 1961. So the targeted was reduced from 1963 to 1961. The density of road about 16 kilometer of road length per every 100 square kilometer area would be available in the country by the year 1963. That is, the density of road was aimed at is 16 kilometer per 100 square kilometer area. So that is, if you consider area as 10 kilometer length and 10 kilometer breadth, so the area would be 100 square kilometer. For 100 square kilometer area, the total length of road or the density of a road is 16 kilometer. The formula were based on star and grid pattern of road network. The Nagpur road plan aimed to build the road patterns in the form of star and grid. So in the previous class we have learned and also we have seen what is star and grid pattern of road network. An allowance of 15% is provided for agricultural and industrial development during the next 20 years. That is, you need to have an alliance. You need to consider. That is, in 1943, you are making this plan. By the year 1963, definitely there would be an increase in the vehicle, increase in the population. So obviously, you need to provide the road facility for those population or those vehicle also. So for that purpose, you need to provide an allowance of 15%. So there is an increase of 15% of road length by the year 1960. The length of railway track in the area was also considered in deciding the length of first category of. The length of railway track is directly deducted or subtracted from the estimated road length of metal road. So while calculating the length of national highway, even the length of existing railway track was also taken into consideration. And this length is actually deducted or subtracted from the length of your first category of roads. So these were the recommendations of the first road development plan. Coming to the second one, second 20-year road development plan. It was for the plan period 1961 to 1981. So the first plan was even though for 1943 to 1963, it was closed 2 years earlier. So again, they started one more plan for the plan period 1961 to 1981. So this conference, again the conference of chief engineers, were held in Bombay. So the second 20-year road development plan is also called as Bombay Road Plan. The target length of road was almost double that of Nagpur road plan. That is 10 lakh 57. So in the first road development plan, it was considered 5 lakh 37,000 kilometer. Here they considered 10 lakh 57,330 kilometer length of a road. They wanted to build this much length of a road during that entire plan period of 20 years. Density, in the previous case, it was 16 kilometer. Here, the density of road is taken as 32 kilometer per 100 square kilometer area and an outlay of 5,200 crores. They wanted to construct or they wanted to build the roads during the plan period at the cost of 5,200 crores. Every town with population above 2000 in plans and above 1000 in semi-hill areas and above 500 in area areas should be connected by a metal road. The maximum distance from any place in a semi-developed area would be 12.8 km from the metal road and 4.8 km away from any road. That means the maximum distance to any place in a semi-developed area would be 12.8. So within that 12.8 kilometer, you would have definitely got a national highway or a state highway connecting to the area. Expressways is also to be considered in this plan and 1600 kilometer length has been included in the proposal in addition to the national highways. So expressways, not only the national highways, expressways are also considered and they wanted to build 1600 kilometer length of road. Length of railway track is also considered, but they considered it is independent of road systems. They did not deduct any length from the calculated length of your national highway or the any category of road. So they considered it is independent, but they definitely calculated or noted the length of the railway track. 5% allowance was provided for future development and for unforeseen factors. In the previous plan, they considered 15%. Here, they considered only 5%. Coming to the very important one, that is the third road development plan. It is for the plan period 1981 to 2001. So, what are the recommendations of that plan, or what are the aim of that plan? The future road development should be based on revised classification of roads, that is, primary, secondary, and tertiary road system. So, primary road system consists of expressways and national highways. Secondary road system consists of MDR and also the your state highway. Tertiary road system consists of ODR and VR. Okay, I just repeat: primary road system, expressways and national highways. Secondary road system, state highways and major district road. Tertiary road system, ODR and VR. To develop the rural economy and small towns with all essential features. Population of over 500 should be connected by all weather roads. So you know the meaning of all weather roads, which can be accessible throughout the year except few interruptions on a rainy say or a monsoons only at that submerged portions. Density was taken as 82 kilometer for every 100 square kilometer area. So in the first plan period it was 16, in the second it was 32, in the third road development plan it was increased to 82 kilometer. So the density increased to 82 kilometer. The national highway network should be expanded to form a square grid of 100 kilometers side so that no part of the country is more than 50 kilometers away from the national highway. Expressways should be constructed all along the major corridors, right? So the primary category of roads, expressways and national highway. So even the expressways needs to be constructed. All towns and villages with a population over 500 should be connected by an MDR, and with the villages with population 1001 to 1500 by ODR, other district road. This was the aim, or this was the target. Roads should be built in less industrial area to attract the growth of industries. This was another major initiative which the plan aimed at. That is to build the roads in less industrialized area. Next, the existing roads should be improved by rectifying the defects in road geometry, widening, riding quality, and strengthening the existing pavement to save vehicle operation costs and thus to conserve energy. So already you have the existing roads. If any defects is there, if there may be a defect in geometry, there may be a defect in side distances, there may be a defect in horizontal curve, right? There may be a defects in widening, or the widening is not available. The restricted width is available. You need to widen it. Then riding quality. So the riding quality may be inferior. It may be a bumpy. It may cause discomfort to the passenger. So all these things need to be tackled. So if you want to improve the road geometry, you can do that. If you want to widen the road, you can do that. If you want to improve the riding quality, that also you can do that. So all these things needs to be tackled. So that is about the features or the recommendations of the different plan period, right? Usually we call it as a road development plan or a 20-year road development plan for India, starting from 1943 to 1963, 1961 to 1981, and 1981 to 2001. So let's see one of the examples on third road development plan. The area of a certain district in India is 13,400 square kilometer area, and there are 12 towns as per 1981 census. So in 1981 there were only 12 towns in that 13,400 square kilometer area. Determine the length of different categories of roads to be provided in this district by the year 2000. So obviously, this in the year 2001 is this problem belongs to third road development plan. Coming to the solution, how to calculate the length of different categories of road, that is National Highway, State Highway, MDR, ODR, and VR. So it gives a formula. Length of National Highway is calculated by using the formula area divided by 50. So area is 13,400 divided by 50, 168 kilometer. Length of SH, he took two formulas, one by area, another by area and number of towns. Area method, area by 25. So 13,400 divided by 25 is 536 kilometer. Second formula, the area and number of towns. So SH, the length of SH is 62.5 into number of towns minus the length of your national highway. That is 13,400 divided by 50. 62.5 into 12 minus the length of SH. That is 13,400 by 50. That is 482 kilometers. So when you get two values, one by area method and one by number of towns method, adopt the higher value. In this case, so 536 is the higher value. So adopt the length of SH as 536 kilometer. Third, length of MDR by area method. MDR is 13,000 area by 12.5. That is 13,400 divided by 12.5. 1072 kilometer. By number of towns, MDR 90 into 12, that is 1082 kilometer. By number of towns, that is by two formulas, one by area method and another by number of towns. By area method, 13,400 divided by 12.5, that is area by 12.5, we are getting 1072. By number of towns, It is 90 into 1. Okay, so you need to note down this formula 90 into number of towns 1080 kilometer. So provide the higher length, that is 1072 is one value, another value is 1080, so provide the higher value, that is 1080 kilometer. So the total length of all categories of roads may be assumed to provide a overall density of roads. So the third road development plan aimed at providing a density of road 82 km for 100 square kilometer area. So the total length of road is 82 by 100 into total area 13,400. So the total length of road is 10,988 kilometers. So you have already calculated in the first step, second step, right? So the length of national highway, state highway, and MDR. So just now you got it. So I'll just go back to that. So here you got the length of national highway, right? 168. Length of state highway 536, and here you got length of MDR as 1080. So you add all these things, right? So you are getting 1884 kilometer. So that is the length of your national highway, state highway, and MDR. So the length of other category, that is rural road, ODR and BR is your total road length, that is the density. Through the density you got this value, then 10988 minus 1884. So remaining is your length of your rural roads, that is 9104 kilometer. So the primary system of roads, expressways and national highways. Anyway, expressways we didn't get in this problem, so it's only the national highway. So the primary system of road, national highway 268 kilometer, secondary road system SH and MDR. SH is 536 and MDR is 1080. So the total length is 1616 kilometer. Tertiary road system consisting of ODR and VR. So that includes 10,988 minus the length of your NH, SH and MDR. So you are getting 9104 kilometer. So the total length of road is 10,988 kilometer. Let's solve some of the multiple choice question based on the our discussion. The first 20-year road development plan is also called as Nagpur Road Plan, Lucknow Road Plan, Bombay Road Plan, Delhi Road Plan. Answer is A. Nagpur. The first one is called as Nagpur. Primary system of road consists of national highway, expressway, national highway and expressway, state. The answer is both national highways and expressway, or expressways and national highways. They are called as a primary category. Second category is R, MDR and SH. The national highway network should be expanded so that no part of the country is more than 50 km away from national highway is the policy of which 20-year road development plan. So if you just see the salient features of that road development plan, you can easily say it is the third road development plan. So the options are first 20-year road development plan, second, third 20-year road development plan, and the fourth 20-year road development plan. So the answer is C, that is the third 20-year road development plan. The Nagpur plan classified the roads based on location and function, annual daily traffic. So it is based on both location and function. So answer is C. The roads that connect the district headquarters to important city of other state is called as national highway, state highway, a major district road, other district road. Okay, so the answer is state highway. D. The second 20-year road development plan conference was held in which city? Nagpur, Bombay, Madras, Lucknow. So the answer is D. Bombay. So the second 20-year road development plan is also called as a Bombay plan. Planning is based on dash factual data, analysis, scientific data, factual data and analysis. So the answer is factual data and analysis. What was the development allowance assumed in the Nagpur plan? 10%, 20%, 15%, 25%. So the answer is C. 15% development allowance was considered. As per the Nagpur plan, the unsurfaced roads were meant for National Highway, State Highway, MDR, ODR, and VR, Village Road. So the answer is D. That is other district road and village. The total length of first category of roads was calculated by adding up the sum of dash National Highway plus State Highway plus MDR, NH plus SH, SH into 2, NH plus 2SH plus MDR. So answer is NH plus SH plus MDR. Answer is A. The total area of the state is 2500 kilometer. Calculate the length of MDR. So you know the formula. It is area by 12.5. So it is 2500 divided by 12.5. So it is 200 kilometer. So answer is B. A tertiary road system consists of national highway, state highway, major district road, ODR and VR. So the tertiary is ODR plus VR. Answer is D. Primary is expressways and national highway. Secondary is state highway and MDR. Expressways should be constructed all along the dash congested cities, major traffic corridors, all along with the highways, small cities. So the answer is all along the major traffic corridors. So the answer is B. The maximum number of cities and towns that are connected by which type of highway? National highway, state highway, MDR and VR, village road. So here you need to note down the maximum number of cities and towns. So the cities and towns are connected by national highway. So the answer is A. The maps in India related to topography are prepared by Dash, Geological Survey of India, NHAI, National Highway Authority of India, Government of India. So the answer is Survey of India. All the maps in India are prepared by Survey of India. Thank you.